It's senior year. You've decided what you're doing after high school, you can't eat another bite of that cafeteria food, and you've dated enough people to know that you can't wait to get to college or to work and meet some new ones. But there's one last hurrah to celebrate high school, and that is prom. But before you buy your dress or your tux and decide where you're going to dinner before the dance, you're gonna need to study up. We're counting down the 10 best prom movies of all time, so get your pens, your pencils, or your iPads out and take some notes. Number 10 is She's All That, a classic 90s film that changed teen movies forever. Starring Freddie Prinze Jr., Rachel Lee Cook, Paul Walker, and Usher. Two friends make a bet that soon-to-be prom king Freddie Prinze Jr. can make over a geeky girl into prom queen. But here's the catch. He starts falling for her. This movie's epic prom scene included the entire student body doing a choreographed dance-off, guy versus girl style, and had Usher DJing the entire thing. Number 9 is a movie titled Prom Night starring Brittany Snow, Jessica Stroup, Jonathan Scheck, and Donna, played by Brittany Snow, undergoes some major tragedy, and by senior year, she's finally happy in high school. She's supposed to have the best prom night ever. And then a man from her past haunts her night. So maybe being chased around by a murderer isn't your idea of the perfect prom night, but it made for an awesome cheesy horror movie that you've got to watch at least once. Coming in at number 8 is a 1986 film, Pretty in Pink. Starring none other than Molly Ringwald, John Cryer, and Andrew McCarthy, this movie is about a fashionable, thrift store-loving teenager that falls in love with the quintessential rich guy in high school. There are some major obstacles, but they come together in the end, and much in part to the pretty pink prom dress. We don't want to give away too much of the prom scene, but we have to mention the ending with the kiss in the parking lot. This prom scene is sure to make anyone say, "Aw." Number 7 is one of my all-time favorite movies and a film that made prom history. Starring John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, yep, you guessed it, Grease. Probably one of the most awesome dance scenes in all movie history, the Born to Hand Jive prom scene in Grease raised the bar for school dances and left girls hoping for a prom date with half the rhythm John Travolta had. And the number 6 best prom movie of all time is another John Travolta classic. Carrie is about a girl with tectonic powers, a crazy mom, and, well, really bad luck. But everything is turning around for her as she's on the prom queen ballot. But of course, things take a turn for the worst. Although showing up to prom covered in pig's blood probably isn't the way many people envision their prom, Carrie is one of the most iconic horror movies of all time. Coming in at number 5 is 2004's Mean Girls, starring Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, Amanda Seyfried, and Tina Fey. It may be called the spring fling, but how could we leave out Lindsay Lohan sporting a mathlete's jacket as she breaks up the tiara and tosses it out as a peace offering to all of the girls, and Damien. Number 4 is Napoleon Dynamite. The movie is about tater tots. Just kidding, it's about Pedro running for class president. Okay, fine. It's about an awkward high school boy getting ready for the school dance. And when he finally gets there, this is what he says.
I like your sleeves. They're real big.
Thank you.
Our number 3 best prom theme film is Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Leah Thompson. Marty McFly goes back in time and goes to his parents' prom. He performs some major rock and roll tunes and sees them kiss for the first time. And our number 2 movie is Never Been Kissed, starring Drew Barrymore, Michael Vartan, and David Arquette. Josie is a reporter that has to go undercover to write a story and is forced to relive 4 years of high school agony. But this time around, she ends up being friends with the cool kids. Josie Grossie's prom is full of prom cliches and pretty dresses. And our number 1 best prom movie of all time is 10 Things I Hate About You, starring Julia Stiles, Heath Ledger, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Based off of a Shakespeare play, the movie is about 2 sisters who could not be more opposite. So much goes on during this prom, it's hard to know where to start. Julia Stiles' crazy updo, the awesome live band performing, shout out to Letters of Cleo, Joey calling Patrick out in front of Kat and totally ruining their moment, Bianca punching Joey in the face for being a total you-know-what. Well, that does it for our countdown of the 10 best prom movies of all time. What is your favorite prom movie, and what is your worst fear about prom? Let us know in the comment section below. I can't wait to hear about those. And don't forget to subscribe and click right over here to check out the 10 best movie couples of all time. I'm your host, Danielle Robay. Thank you for watching.